Hello everyone, welcome to maths class. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 7. The name of the chapter is fractional numbers. In this chapter, you will know about fractional numbers. There are many fractional numbers. But in this chapter, you will only learn about two types of fraction. One is 1/2 and the another fraction is 1/4. So in this chapter, we will discuss about two types of fraction, that is 1/2 and 1/4. Okay. So what are called fractions? A fraction means a part of a whole. হোল মিন্স একটা পুরো অবজেক্টের একটা পার্টকে আমরা বলতে পারি, একটা পার্টকে রিপ্রেজেন্ট করে একটা ফ্র্যাকশন। একটা ফ্র্যাকশনাল নাম্বার, a fractional number represents a part of a whole object. একটা পুরো অবজেক্টের কিছুটা পার্টকে রিপ্রেজেন্ট করে। If I take a object, this is one whole. So if I take one part of this whole object, then this part or this part, okay, so a fraction represent one part of a whole. Okay, now we will first of all we will learn about 1/2, about the fractional number, that is 1/2. You know that we can divide a object into two parts. We can divide a object into two parts. আমরা একটা পুরো অবজেক্টকে দুটো পার্টে ডিভাইড করতে পারি। That two parts may be equal or not equal. সেই দুটো পার্ট ইকুয়াল হতে পারে, not equal হতে পারে। So here you can see a one whole. We can divide these two parts. You can see that here I have divided this object into two parts. One part, two part. But can you tell me, are these parts equal? তোমরা দেখেই বুঝতে পারছো যে এই দুটো পার্ট কি ইকুয়াল আছে এখানে? These are not equal. Not equal parts. Two unequal parts. There are two unequal parts of one whole. But if I divide this object like this, you can see that now this object is divided into two equal parts. So there are two equal parts of one whole. So we can divide an object into two parts. That two parts may be equal or not equal. Here you can see we have divided this object into two parts, but these two parts are not equal. That means two unequal parts of one whole. But here I have divided this object into two equal parts. So this is two equal parts of one whole. This is two unequal parts of one whole, and this is two equal parts of one whole. So in this side there are two unequal parts of one whole, and in this side there are two equal parts of one whole. Okay, so what is called 1/2? If we have two equal parts of one whole, then each of the parts is called 1/2 of the whole. In this figure, there are two equal parts. Here we have two equal parts of one whole. Then each part, this part and this part, each part is called 1/2 of the whole. And we can write 1/2 as like this, 1/2. This fractional number is read as 1/2, but this can be written as like this, 1/2. Okay. Here you can see a figure. In this figure, this figure is divided into two equal parts, and out of these two equal part, one part is shaded. So which fraction represent the shaded part? So 1/2 of whole is shaded. Okay, and in this figure also 1/2 of whole is shaded. Okay, and here you can see a collection. There are totally how many collection? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 collection, and out of these 8 collections, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 collections are shaded. So which part of the whole is shaded? Which fraction represent the shaded part? Total 8 parts, and out of these 8 parts, 4 parts are shaded. So if you divide 8 by 2, you can get 4. So if you will divide the total number of objects by 2 to get the shaded part, যদি টোটালি যতগুলো অবজেক্ট থাকবে সেটাকে যদি 2 দিয়ে ডিভাইড করে আমরা শেডেড পার্টটা পাই, শেডেড নাম্বার অফ পার্টসটা পাই, তাহলে আমরা বলতে পারি যে 1/2 of the whole is shaded. ওকে, টোটাল যতগুলো থাকবে সেটাকে আমরা যদি 2 দিয়ে ডিভাইড করে শেডেড পার্ট বা কালার্ড পার্টটা পাই, শেডেড নাম্বার অফ পার্টটা পাই, তাহলে আমরা বলতে পারবো যে 1/2 of the collection is shaded. Okay, so enough. Now we will learn about the parts of fractional number. In a fractional number there are 2 parts, upper part and lower part. In this fractional number you can see there are 2 parts, upper part and lower part, and these 2 parts are separated by a line. This is the line, and these 2 parts are separated by this line. Upper part is called numerator. Remember this, upper part is called numerator, and this numerator represent the given part or shaded part. Numerator represent করবে যে যতগুলো পার্ট শেডেড করা আছে সেটাকে, and lower part is called the denominator, and denominator represent the total number of part. Denominator represent করবে total number of part. So numerator represent given part or shaded part, and denominator represent the total number of part. Okay, here some collections are given. You have to shade 1/2 of each collection. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 collections are there. You have to shade 1/2. So how can you shade 1/2? How can you find out how many collections you have to shade? So from these 6 parts you have to shade 1/2. That means you have to divide 6 by 2. If you will divide 6 by 2, you can get 3. 6 divided by 2 gives 3. So you have to shade here 3 collections. Okay, next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Total 10 circles are there, and you have to shade 1/2. That means you have to divide 10 by 2. 10 divided by 2 gives 5. So you have to shade 5 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in this figure 1, 2, 3, 4 parts are there. You have to shade 1/2. That means you have to divide 4 by 2. 4 divided by 2 gives 2. So you have to shade here 1, 2 parts. Okay, now all of you open 119 page from your maths book. Here one worksheet is given. In the first question, it is asked to shade 1/2 of the following figures with a pencil. You have to shade 1/2 of the following figures. In this figure 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts are given. You have to shade 1/2. You have to shade 1/2. So from these 4 parts, how many parts you have to shade? if you will divide 4 by 2, you can get 2. 4 divided by 2 gives 2. So আমরা 2 parts শেড করে দেব এখানে, 1 part 2 part. ওকে, সো টোটালি যতগুলো পার্ট থাকবে সেটাকে আমরা 2 দিয়ে ডিভাইড করব, যত আমরা পাবো ততগুলো পার্ট আমরা শেড করে দেবো যদি 1/2 পার্ট শেড করতে বলা থাকে। ওকে, নেক্সট কোশ্চেন নাম্বার 2, শেড 1/2 of each of collection. So in this case, you first of all you have to find out totally how many collections are given. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. 14 circles are there and you have to shed 1/2. So 14 কে আমরা 2 দিয়ে ডিভাইড করব, 1/2 পার্ট শেড করতে বলেছে, সো আমরা 14 কে 2 দিয়ে ডিভাইড করব। 14 divided by 2 gives 7, so you have to shed here 7 circle. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so you have to shade 7 circle from the 14 circles. সো আমাদেরকে যখন কোনো কালেকশনের 1/2 পার্ট শেড করতে বলবে, আমরা টোটালি যতগুলো পার্ট থাকবে, ইকুয়ালি যতগুলো পার্ট থাকবে বা ইকুয়াল যতগুলো কালেকশন থাকবে সেটাকে আমরা কাউন্ট করব। যতগুলো পাবো সেটাকে আমরা 2 দিয়ে ডিভাইড করব, যতগুলো নাম্বার পাবো ততগুলো নাম্বার আমরা শেড করে দেব। ওকে, so this is all about for your today's class. After watching this video, you have to complete 119 page from your maths book. This is your today's task. And if you have any doubts about your today's class, now you can ask me.